New CJ Dachamp, Mahito, the most diabolical curse. Let's shut up and turn it up.
Bro turned his arm into...
Oh, wait. I thought he didn't do the spoilers at the beginning anymore. Unless he does. It'd be spoiling me. I'll be trying to skip it. I like this new series.
Greetings once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Greetings.
I welcome you all back to the asylum, our very special place for the cuckoo of cockeyes and the mentally insane. And ladies and gentlemen, today we have a doozy. Today we'll be diving into the mind of a man that has terrorized the entire city, traumatized a 15-year-old little boy.
Understatement.
I'ma just be honest with you, the motherfucker's insufferable. And if you hate this nigga, I don't blame you. Patient 002, Mahito. Now, before we start,
I wouldn't necessarily say hate. That's a strong word. I actually was impressed with his combat prowess, right? But still, yeah, F him.
I have made a change in the scoring system of the asylum. Now on the sanity meter, instead of 5 levels, there are now 10. And if they commit one of these certain actions that is listed, the meter will go up to how much the action is worth. And now,
imagine being so diabolical. Right, you gotta force CJ to change his ranking system because you just simply can't fit. Oh, I can't wait for this.
with that out the way, it is time to commence rehabilitation.
I'm all caught up on anime. By
Chapter
the way,
1, Junpei, the Fool. Poor old little Junpei. A very tragic tale, to be honest. Now, as we can see, this little is getting his ass beat by some bullies. And why they beating his ass, you may ask? Simple. They was trying to impress a bitch.
Really, nigga?
Some mid at that. Look at her strong ass face, nigga. Oh, sharp ass chin, bitch built like a nigga chin. And then look at this sorry ass teacher just watching the student getting his ass beat like, shit, that ain't my problem.
oh, marshmallow cheek having Michelin head ab jawbreaker in my mouth. Eddie having head ab, boy, where that cut come from? I've been having that since I was 5. Looking head ab. What my eyebrows doing? Why they so big? Looking head ab, looking like a Nike swoosh upside down. Looking head ab. Let me go ahead and look down because I don't never look up to nobody. Looking head ab. Let me stop.
It's lunchtime, nigga. So they end up beating his ass, then posting it on Instagram, clowning him, because obviously these dudes is trying to run a train on them tracks. But later on after this, Junpei goes to the movies to skip school. And while he's at the movie, what do you know? The 3 Stooges are there yapping their ass off with their goddamn cell phone in the goddamn theater. That fucking bright ass cell phone, like, turn that shit the fuck off. And then,
Hey, bro. That was some personal experience, wasn't CJ? That was some anger. That was real life anger that came out of him.
They hear yapping like, yo man, I think she's gonna let us hit, bro. But out of nowhere, this dirty ass nigga pops up right behind them and says, oh my gosh, you guys are so rude. Didn't you read the disclaimer? No cellular devices allowed. And this man uses his special, disgusting ass technique, idle transfiguration, or what I like to call it, the cheese touch. And he transforms these niggas into, I don't know. The first dude looked like he got a pair of testicles on his head. The second nigga looking like Roger from American Dad.
Like
and the
dirty
third dude, I don't know, bro, just gave him a big ass forehead. But
nah, he got that Bradshaw clothesline in the face. That's what that was.
right off the bat, boom, that's a multi-kill.
See, look, you can see that's like the bro, look at that. You can't tell me that ain't somebody's bicep right there. Bradshaw clothesline from hell. That's what that was.
This nigga's a level 2 right out the gate. And you know what? For putting his dirty ass unwashed hands on another man's face? Yeah, that's unhinged behavior at a half. So after Junpei just witnessed a triple homicide, Junpei thought to himself, oh my God, I just witnessed a whole serial killer. But he did kill my bullies, and that was kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go follow him. So this dumb ass nigga decides to follow bro down a dark alley. Like, bro, are you dumb? Nigga just witnessed a triple homicide and said, let me go follow the killer. But no, this is where we start to see how despicable this man Mahito is.
Junpei had a whole, like, he didn't have a whole episode, but they kind of dived into his understanding of the world around him, right? To make light of the sense of why he was seeking somebody like Mahito, right? Because he turns around and says,
so
it wasn't kind of like out of nowhere, if I'm remembering correctly.
Ah, you can see me, yes. I see you want to learn the dark arts, yes? And obviously, since Junpei is basically having a terrible life right now, he's like, yeah, teach me what you just did, bro. So Mahito takes him back to his evil lair in the sewers.
The dark
he just
side.
starts teaching him about cursed spirits and cursed energy, and is obviously just manipulating and taking advantage of a kid with a pretty shitty mental state right now. So then later on one day, he ends up hearing something down the tunnel, and while he's looking down at Mahito pops in his face, and he tells him, you hear it, don't you, boy? My experiment, sir. Would you care to take a look? So he takes him back here, and he shows him this big ass glob and tells him, now you see my young boy, this is Big Bertha. She was a fat bitch I found on the side of the road. So I wondered, could I make her even bigger?
Bro, that's a dang, what's that? Dang, what? I'm forgetting his name. That's his wife. Yeah, off Baki. I forgot his name.
But no, it gets worse. Then this nigga says, you see that little turd you're holding in your hand? That was a midget named Eduardo. You know what I mean? He was already a midget, so I wanted to see if I could make him even smaller. This nigga is trash.
Nah, bro. Was that his real name? Eduardo? I've seen it on Twitter. Ain't no way that dude be get that van. Come on now.
This man is disgusting. He is out here doing human experimentation. And what makes it worse, these people are technically still alive. This experimentation. And what makes
this man got Bill Nye the Science Guy.
it worse, these people are technically still alive. This is straight unhinged behavior. Like, this nigga is a different type of sick. He is treating humans like Play-Doh. So later on after this, Nanami ends up finding Mahito's hideout and wastes no time. He pulls a machete on this ugly bastard. So he ends up chopping off his hand. But just look at this nasty nigga. Bro's just twirling around his hand like, helicopter, helicopter. So then he fixes his hand and pulls out more of his cursed turds and just starts shooting them at him.
I would never.
The damn gum fruit. And this next part is just terrible. Look at this. Nanami standing on the thing, and the cursed turd starts talking and saying, just reminding us that these people are still alive. They just got turned into Play-Doh. So then Mahito rushes them and hits him with the dose of the cheese touch. And then look at him bag up. This nigga got horse legs. Blood turned into a stallion. More. He had Nanami on his heels. He was like, hell no.
Making a stallion.
Mahito ends up hitting him
no
off
way.
this ledge and gives us a nice good daily dose of zest. Cause why are his toes out?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Dog, who animated this scene? This nigga got his stinky ass, nasty ass toes out and everything.
Nah, bro, you gotta satisfy those people with the foot fetishes. Yeah, bro, that's just fan service right there.
Straight diabolical.
That's all that
so
is.
So Nanami cuts off Bro's foot, tells him, put on some shoes, you dirty ass nigga. And Bro said, I'm making a strategic retreat, my nigga, because you stink. And just drops a bunch of debris on him. And then after the fight, look at this nasty bastard. This nigga turned into a fucking worm. Like, bro, what is that? Nigga built like the Alaskan bullworm. So after the fight with Nanami, tragedy occurs with yours truly behind it. So Junpei and Itadori end up becoming pretty good friends. Shit, Itadori's even at his house sharing a meal with him and his mom. But after Itadori leaves, one of Sukuna's fingers appear at his house in front of his mama, and voila, someone behind her was looking real hungry.
Yeah, that scene right there kind of got to me. That was sad.
The next morning, his mama's corpse is discovered, and half of the body is bit off from the waist down. And well, guess who probably set this shit up? Oh, you guessed it. Ta-da! This motherfucker. This man planted one of Sukuna's fingers in his house and got his mama killed. And guess what? It wasn't just Mahito. Geto had some shit to do with this as well. These scheming ass niggas. But no, here's the crazy part. After his mom's death, Mahito starts talking to him and saying, oh man, I'm so sorry about your mom, bro. Obviously somebody set you up with this finger. Do you know anybody that was a jujutsu sorcerer that was probably in your house last night having dinner with you?
Is this nigga serious?
Sick ass nigga, bro. Man is out here trying to set Itadori up, bro. Diabolical ass nigga at a half. So later on,
See, this
after
meter is
this,
just for Mahito.
Mahito and Geto end up going to Junpei's high school, and they end up passing a veil. And
Mahito.
Junpei walks in looking like a school you-know-who, and just starts to beat the shit out of one of his bullies because he thinks that he paid Yuji to set him up. Oh man, the way he manipulated this kid is horrible. So for like a good 5 minutes, Itadori and Junpei have a little squabble. So after they're done with their little friendly squabble and Itadori uses talk no jutsu, Mahito comes from the stairs and he's like, hey, how's it going, guys? Are you guys done f***ing around yet? And bro uses gear third and pins Itadori on the wall. So Junpei's like,
Gear
what's going on?
Luffy.
Mahito, stop this. You're not a bad person.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
So after Junpei finally comes to his senses, Mahito comes behind him and tells him, kids these days, y'all little niggas will believe anything now, won't you? You, my friend, are a fool. He turns this nigga into a fat alligator. What the fuck is that? Nigga turned him into a fusion of Pumbaa, Barney, and a fucking crocodile. And this
That's
is
accurate.
just sad,
That's
bro.
inaccurate,
Look
yeah.
at him hanging on for dear life. Itadori, help me. I was a dumbass. And tragically, Junpei dies. This motherfucker is sick, bro. We're not even through chapter 1, and this nigga is already halfway. Oh, this nigga is sick. Bro took advantage of a bullied kid and said, I'ma use you as my little plaything. So
To
after
weaken
this,
Itadori.
Mahito gets his ass whooped, and very rightfully so. Niggas like, oh my god, is my nose bleeding? And Itadori was whooping his ass. Look at him grab his own noodle arm. Bro said, sit your dumb ass down with that bootleg ass gum fruit, nigga. Shit, even Nanami came in. Bro said, let me get some licks on this dirty ass motherfucker. And I mean, I don't blame him. Look at this diabolical fuck. Bro puked out some turds and said, fetch me their soul. But then look at this glorious scene when they just start jumping the shit out of this nigga. And then just look at him getting hit
Legendary
like,
meme.
and they just hitting him like, bow, 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 jump that pussy nigga. Bro was getting his ass beat so bad he had to panic. Oh, bro press Q and
Yeah, bro. You know, not every anime have a this meme ain't gonna go nowhere, right? It's immortalized. It's useful in so many situations, and even in situations that it's not useful, it's useful. Oh man, that beating felt so good. I know some of y'all who manga readers only, y'all could wait to see that scene animated. I need to go see what it looked like in a manga, right? Because it couldn't have done it any more justice than watching it unfold in real time like this.
said domain expansion. So he ends up trapping Nanami in here in this musty ass domain expansion. But here comes the MC coming to save the day. And then we know what happened next. Big Dog said, get your dirty ass on my face, nigga. And dropped the damn Patchy the pirate patch face bum. And bro knew he was cooked. So he had to turn into Cell when he was about to blow up the earth and pop like a balloon to make his retreat. Bruh. And then just look at this musted, dusted, dirty son of a bitch just sitting in these damn sewers like, that was fun. Niggas thought that little bum ass boy was gonna join the main cast. Psych.
This thing needs to get put. He needs to get put under the asylum.
Bloody
honestly.
Halloween. Now, before we even get to the Halloween night, we have to observe the casualty before that night. And that is none other than Mekamaru. No, I'm not even.
Hey man, Mekamaru put up a hell of a fight, bro. I was rooting for him the entire time, bro. Hell of a fight.
So hold y'all. The man went out like a G. I mean, he pulled out a whole fucking mech. Dude pulled up in the Ava and booted his dirty ass across the country. And look, he wasn't even done. Mahito came back for some more just to get hit with the left and sent flying. But sadly for Mekamaru, even though his mecha was cool, he had to get reminded that he was just a side character. So Mahito ends up killing him. And what makes this sad, this man just got his body back from being crippled for his entire life. And he was about to meet his shorty with his actual self and got smoked.
He should have known that was gonna happen.
So after that first incident, later on that night, we see this dirty bastard again, about to commit his most horrid act of all time. So Itadori ends up finding this lady that looks absolutely traumatized and is in a vegetable state. So we ask her, hey, everything good? No. Monsters. Everybody turn into monsters. Patch face nigga. Then she ends up turning into Megamind and just falls over and dies. And then Itadori ends up realizing, oh God, we're cooked.
5 minutes later.
as the train arrives for your death. To take you home, yes, to take you home.
And it's just full of monsters.
Man, let me out of here, man. Parade, we're saved. Come on, man, move. Get me on the train. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our first
massacre.
Level 10. So he releases all of these transfigured humans and chaos just ensues. And this is not just in the train station. Nigga, this is everywhere. The outside is literally just hell on earth. This girl gets thrown into a sign. One right here just gets ate. And somebody right here getting their ass just tooted. Whoever was the person that got transfigured right here, that brother must have been starving. And there are just bodies everywhere, dude. And who do all these kills belong to? And guess who? Your favorite dirty, musty, patch-faced son of a bitch. Diabolical.
For a minute, I thought he was going to blame it on the champion. The guy who won a whole entire match with a freaking broken neck. It's goddamn true.
Bastard, I'll tell you that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, since Mahito has hit the almighty level 10, any action committed from this point on will now count as bonus stars. The more diabolical shit he does, the more stars he gets. And trust me, he gonna need them, because later on, we end up seeing a crippled Nanami.
Oh, man.
And this man looks cooked. Literally, half his body is burnt off. And so while he's fighting for his life against like a million-something transfigured humans, you can tell.
And holding his own, by the way. Come on now.
That he's on his last stand because it's showing shots of him on the beach. So after he's done killing all of them, Mahito appears behind him and tells him, it's you, the one who survived the cheese touch. You know I will never forget the day that you jumped me. And blows this nigga up. Jesus Christ, bro. This sick fuck just blew this man's body up right in front of Itadori. So now it's time for the final battle. The traumatized 15-year-old versus the patch-faced bastard. So Itadori goes in for the swing and gets rocked. Man gets sent flying and he's got a fat-ass scar on his head now. And I can tell the figurine companies are going crazy right now. They like, ooh, new character design just dropped. That's a Funko Pop. And look at him coming for the swing.
A lot of Funko Pops in this battle.
They made the cut even deeper. Gotta make sure that new character design sticks. So then this is where Mahito does some more sick shit. So Itadori asks him how you can play with innocent.
I didn't even think about that. So now, that he cut him twice in there, so it makes sense why it leaves a permanent scar. Man, I didn't think about that. Thank you, CJ. Thank you.
People's lives like this, and he smiles at him and turns his head into Junpei. And look at this trolling. Yeah, you couldn't save your friend, huh? Yeah. Stupid nigga. This is just disgusting, bro. Absolutely unhinged behavior right here. In this whole fight, he was just being diabolical. Bro turned his arm into a cannon thinking he's Samus, started spamming the shit out of Gear 3rd, and then they get in the elevator and he tries to kiss the nigga.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Like, dog, that's harassment. Back the fuck up. But nah, what he does right here is horrible. Itadori ends up finding these two dudes, and they like, hey man, you better get over here. There's monsters everywhere. So Itadori's like, listen guys, you gotta get out of here. And he gets punched in the mouth. Hell no, he was hiding in this man's body. This is disgusting. Oh, and you didn't think it could get worse? He grabs bro right here and makes him a sword. No. No, bro. I do not care what anybody says. This is the worst death of this entire series.
Not only that, but then you realize that they're still alive, bro.
I have to know what's going on inside this man's head right now. Like, why did you have to do this? This man must have watched that one isekai reincarnated as a sword and said, let me see if I could do that. And this man still was not killing the innocents. Look at him. Blood said, human. And bro just gets sent flying.
That's messed up.
Sick. It's like at this point, this man's entire arsenal is just using innocent human beings. Look at him. He even made this man's head explode to flashbang, bro. So Mahito's about to kill him. But bro ends up getting blasted from the inside out. Because apparently dude had a double the whole time that was fighting Nobara. And she hit that boy with the band hammer. So while he's basically stunned, Itadori pops off on bro. I'm talking like Tekken combo type shit. Like this man literally could not move. Look at him. He even grabbed him and threw him on the wall wall just to combo him some more. And look at him hit the finisher.
Satisfying.
So after this man got juggled on the wall and hit with the nastiest combo of the decade, he was like, hell no, I cannot go out like this. So this man turned into some despicable mean minions and decided to make his great escape just to do some more horrendous shit.
Nobara.
So he ends up running into his double. And guess who was chasing behind that other double? Yeah, so y'all probably know where this is going. Bro rubs his nasty ass hands on Nobara's face and gives her the cheese touch. And you knew it was over for her because they did a whole 20-minute backstory. Like, bro, that's how you know she was cooked. And yeah, man, shit went wow. Man, I don't even want to talk about this shit no more, bro.
You know, it actually kind of surprised me, you know, because she did look like, and like, again, I'm only caught up on anime. I ain't watched the manga, but it did feel like she was gonna make it to the end. So to see her die and Nanami was very shocking. And I was just like, oh, okay, we on that Game of Thrones type of writing here, right? Where nobody is safe.
Damn.
Red Wedding, anybody? For my Game of Thrones watchers?
Shitty fucktard bastard. See, look, now I'm at the point that I'm just saying shit. Like, this man has put Itadori through like years of pain in the amount of 10 minutes. Like, he's literally putting everybody that he knows in a pack. And look at this fuck nigga. Bro hits him with the black flash. Now he's doing his moves. And he's just looking at him, beating his ass and telling him, man, what the fuck do you think this is, nigga? What? You thought this was gonna be some Team 7 Naruto bullshit? Nah, nigga, this is JJJ. No happy endings allowed. And then he just beat this man over and over again. This man Itadori was cooked. But when all hope seemed lost and you in a dark place, there is one person that can save you, and that's your brother. So big bro Toto pulled up and said, I'ma need you to back up, little bro. Out here fucking with my brother. So then he told Itadori, get your ass up, little bro.
Came in like a G2.
What the fuck the big booty hoes gonna think of your ass if you on your knees, nigga? But then Mahito ends up attacking
the 6'3" big booty. Don't forget about that height.
him, but dog clapped and kicked the shit out of his ass and said, I'ma need you to bag up. Me and my brother is trying to have a sentimental moment. So the tall and big booty loving tag team champions was ready to defend their title against Patchy the Bum. And they did not waste no time. They started cooking this nigga. It got to the point where Mahito got desperate and had to do some more hellacious shit. And what do I mean by that? Turning 2 more people into swords, dog. He did it again. At this point, bro, this man is a walking definition of diabolical.
Look at those stars,
he's just
bro.
doing shit just because. So they had to get his bum ass up on out of here. Toto had to hit this man with this plus ultra looking ass black flash and send his musty ass flying. You could probably smell his must throughout Shibuya. So Mahito said, out of hell with this, and pukes out a shitload of doo-doo turds to send them all the way up to the surface. And then Itadori came in for the fucking pig just to get grabbed and thrown into the crater. And then this nasty ass boy decided to risk it all. So he tries to do a 0.2 second.
Ain't no way risk it all, but they show that shot of the statue from Solo Leveling. Well, if you know, you know. Also, that anime, they released their first episode. I ended up reading the entire, I believe it's a manhwa. I ended up reading that entire thing, or not entire. I caught up, and then I had to wait weekly for the new episodes, the new chapters to drop. And they released the first episode. I'm gonna let you know, man, it might be anime of the year. I know everybody's saying that, but since I know what's coming, especially if they do it right, oh yeah.
Nasty ass boy decided to risk it all. So he tries to do a 0.2 second domain expansion and got some hands coming out his mouth and shit with his hot ass breath. And before he activated, he needed permission from Sukuna. He was like, hey man, I just want to make sure I'm not touching you, big bro. And gives Toto's hand every single disease that he has. So he had to chop that shit off. He was like, nah, nigga, I'm STD free. So then Mahito's gut checks him with a black flash. But Toto ate it with the power of his parasocial relationship with Tanaka-chan. Like, shit, I guess this is an inside look of the mind of a tier 3 Twitch sub. Bro thought to himself, if I beat this nigga ass, she gonna let me hit? Then Itadori tags in and smacks his dirty ass like 30 yards. So now Mahito is on his last legs. So out of pure desperation, this man turned himself into a Frieza looking ass transformation. Bro said, come at me, monkey. and he started eating everything. His body just made out of steel. Luke Cage ass nigga. And he picks him up and slams his ass.
Jimmy
and
Christmas.
He done beat the hell out of Itadori. Look, his mouth even slid open. So they both go in for a final swing.
I even noticed that.
Mahito's body ends up fucking up. And it was finally over for this sick fuck. Toto makes Itadori swap places and blasts the bone. And look at this pathetic son of a bitch. Bro tried to puke out some more turds and ended up realizing, oh, no,
All out.
no, I'm out of ammo. And then Itadori just stands over and tells him,
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. You serve no purpose in life. You should kill yourself now.
Low tier.
this pathetic ass.
What did he call himself? He called him low tier god. That's what he called himself, right? I've never seen one of his streams, but from what I can tell from the community, most of the time when people are posting stuff, it's generally him talking a bunch of smack. I did see some videos on YouTube, and what it's showing is him getting salty because he's losing to a couple of other people and everything. But I never actually jumped in one of his streams, man. He really be talking like that, or y'all be hyping him up?
Running away like, and then he runs into Ghetto, and bro gets hit with the whole ass princess and the frog death.
I just need a little more time. No, please, no. Just a little more time.
Are you ready?
I promise.
Transformation Central. Hey, Princess and the Frog, that movie got some bangers in it. Okay, don't sleep on that.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this motherfucker will be locked in this bitch for eternity with a whopping level 10 with over 8 stars. This bastard does not need to ever see the light of day ever again. So get comfortable, you dirty, diabolical son of a bitch.
I mean, technically, he's not gonna see the light of day anyways.
In the deepest,
right?
darkest pits
Under
in the asylum.
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
Again, personal. Anyways, you let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. Dave's out.